Hey man, this the motherfucking Magnus Opus. This the abstract conversation now. I got Easy with me. We talking the talk now. We talking that album. It's supposed to came out 6/1/2022, but it's coming out a Friday before that.
Mm.
Cause I gotta release it early because the streets need it. The streets thirsty.
Oh, they need it.
The streets thirsty. E.
They need it. Oh, what you talking about? They want to hear it.
Them cold blooded boys. Do I need to play a little bit of the cold blood? We got to let y'all know who we are. Y'all got to remember us. We're going to play a couple of records before we get to the intro of the pod. This Jack Boy, man. This the La Familia. We winning now.
We winning.
That's just some shit I was born to do. Wild nigga straight up out the zoo. Boss life, get shit approved. When you getting guap, you can pick and choose. Never settle, shoot for the moon. Big crib with plenty room. Two straps don't make a move. With the slim heat, I done caught my groove. We run the town, always at the news. I'm all in and got nothing to prove. Wanna learn something, let me take you to school. Couldn't walk a mile in these polo boots. Jack Boy, you is the truth. So all the real niggas, I do salute. Wanna see a winner, I am it, dude.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. We pulling up with Watt, man. Watt, pull up on him, man. Pull up on him. We don't need to pull up on him. The truth need to be told, man. The truth is has to be what be told. Truth be told, man.
Yeah.
The rebirth, baby.
Yeah, truth be told, I got a story that ain't never been told. It all started when I was 5 years old. Growing old,
always told me
this world is cold. These bitches and niggas, they all gon' fold, you know. A bunch of LREs and CDCs and wannabes. You're loyal to me, I pay your lawyer fees. But niggas ain't on that shit. I bust their lip if they jump ship. Cause I ain't that type of nigga that fuck with that whole shit. That's real shit. A nigga just being honest. Only fuck with me because my money long like Giannis. If you real and ride it, I got your back and I promise. Like Dane from half court, y'all niggas know what time it is.
We gotta get on into it, man. It's the Cold Blooded Records, man. We the La Familia, man, and I'm gonna play one of my records before we do the intro, before we get into the vibes, man. The album coming out, y'all gonna be very appreciative of this album. Real talk. And I had to have nephew. He told me, he like, man, Walk is my biggest supporter. He the person that keep me going, that keep me wanting to create. And who better than the person that help you keep creating to talk to you about the conversation of the album?
Yes, sir.
But before we get into that, let's play some music.
I had a license, she chose me and you didn't like it. I talk my shit when I'm writing, let's shoot it out. No fighting, chopper hit hard, like lightning. In the club, they recite. Drop the mic like I'm Hover. For you niggas, it's over. Riding for law, Range Rover. No luck, you need a 4-leaf clover to catch up to this hustle. No DJ and I don't like mustard. Diamonds cluster, PBS's. You niggas tired, need to get some rest. When I hit that pussy, got an outer flesh pass. Tests, I failed a lot.
Welcome to the Magnus Opus.
Welcome.
Son, what does abstract mean to you?
It means I'm free of form. It means I'm different. It means I ain't like nobody else. I'm me.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
What's going on, nephew? What's good, Wop?
What's happening, man? It's a pleasure to have me on here, man. Let's talk about the abstract album, man. We, you know what I'm saying? We here. We back. We back at it. We missing one though. Shout out to Cuzzo Jack, you know what I mean? But we holding him down.
That's a fact, man. When you see us, you see Jack Boy and the Jackson Boys, man. We'll be back real soon, man. We'll be back real soon, man. Come check us out, man. Come subscribe to the channel, motivate us, and share the show so it'll motivate us to want to do more shows, more
Facts.
keep creating. But you know, on the Jackson Boys and on our podcast, what we always do a mental health check, or it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Also, we do a check to see how we was and how we been since the last time we created together.
Yeah.
And I started off, you know what I'm saying, just to get clarification of how I've been, man. I've been going through a lot of ups and downs. A lot of times I've been tired. A lot of times I've been highly motivated, and I just been trying to find balance. You know what I mean in life, and creating gives me balance.
Mm.
And the more I'm creative, the more I have balance, because I'm not the type of person that likes to just work and do this and do that. I like creating. So I don't like buying stuff. I don't like material items. I like to create something that other people can appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I've been happy. At the moment, I'm happy. It's summertime, it's springtime, the sun out. Get the good vitamin D, the blessings. I'm focused on my health. I'm focused on just being happy, nephew, man. How
Yeah.
you been though since the last time we had a discussion?
Man, just blessed, man. Like that really sums everything up. But same, Unc. You know what I mean? We all go through things. So, you know, I had ups and downs as well. I'm still having ups and downs with life. And I just wanted to piggyback off what you said about being balanced. Like a man told me at my job, I was like, he said, if you could write a book about your life, what would you call it? I said, work-life balance.
Mm. I had to give you some claps. You heard the clap. I had to give you the clap.
Work-life balance, man. That's really all. But I wanted to also say what I've been going through here lately. Unc had gave the I'm gonna give Unc the honors. Well, not the honors, but I'm gonna give him his flowers for it.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
he told me to go get this book right here, man. If I don't know if y'all can see it,
The
it's
four agreements,
the
nah?
the four agreements. This book right here, this explains life. Like, man, it's amazing, and it changed my whole perspective about life. So now I'm living like a different life than I have lived. So, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just getting that knowledge from that book, and then just following God too as well, man. So
Yeah.
let's get it.
God and reading, like reading is powerful, man. A lot of people don't appreciate reading because we 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 get out of high school or we get out of college and we think that learning stage is over with. It
Right.
just begun,
Mm-hmm.
actually, because being self-taught is the best teacher. And the only way you can be self-taught is if you go out there and teach yourself. You read books, you research, you look for definitions, and you try to find something that's gonna help you. And that Four Agreements book, man, that was one of the books that changed my life. The Power of Now by Eckhart totally changed my life. The Secret changed my life. Yeah, that's a dope book, man. I got the audio book and the physical copy.
I had to go get the physical on because it's I don't know. I need the physical, but
Yeah,
the audio is it's good too. But I like to see it and just be put
touch it,
into
feel it.
yeah. Let me get into a different comfort zone with it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
and if people can see behind me,
Uh
I
oh.
got the most by Troy M. Smith, my brother from Two Brothers Podcast, Mindset of Successful Thinking.
Mm.
That's what the most is called. That's a dope book, also, man.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's just a lot of different ways that you have to be self-taught. You got to teach yourself. Some people think that I don't need to read books, I can learn from experiences.
Mm.
That's true also, but sometimes experiences creates failure, and you don't want to learn by mistakes that could get you a life sentence or
Mm.
get you killed. You know what I'm saying? What?
Yeah, that you make that wrong decision on like by you going off of like just your thought process. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just it's different from going off. And I know somebody that goes off of life instead of like actually being, you know, reading or whatever. They take their information on life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you said, it could backfire on you. You know what I mean?
I know some people like that too. I used to be one of those people though, but now I like to try. I ain't saying that I'm successful all the time. I like to try to learn and go after it before the situation comes to me. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Um, let's get on into this, man. The Abstract album coming out next Friday.
Yes, sir. Give it some claps. Oh, man, let's go.
The Abstract album coming out next Friday. This is my 4th album that I've ever recorded. The first one was Game Tight. The second was The Takeover. The third one was Legendary. And the fourth one is Abstract.
And it's so crazy that you said that because I didn't even think about it like that. I forgot the other ones was mixtapes. I'm like, hold up now. You got a whole body of work now.
Yeah.
But,
I got a lot of projects though, but album, mixed, mastered, tracked out beats, copywritten, legal. You know what I'm saying? Projects. The only project I got 4 projects like that. And if you try to upload it to YouTube, you're gonna get a copyright strike.
I ain't gonna
If you try to steal the beat, you're gonna get a copyright strike. This is legal. LLC copywritten work, man. It's legal. So I advise you people that want to put my music in movies or put my music in anything that you're gonna get struck down by them folks.
By them folks.
Yeah. But man, let's get on. You want me to get on into one-on-one?
What's happening? That's what we heard. Do what we heard for.
We gonna play some snippets off the album. I hope y'all enjoy them. Give us some feedback in the comment section of what y'all think about the records. But I got one feature on the album. Dope. She dope. Man, that's all I can say. Different. Here go the record.
I knew that I was different. I made it out them trenches. Them niggas, they was lying. They didn't want to see me winning. I knew that I was different. You was tricking on them bitches. I was on the grind in the streets handling business. I knew that I was different. The block wasn't my ending. The OGs gave game. I was the only one that listened. I knew that I was different. Looked at me like competition. I wanted saw to eat, but you niggas wasn't with it. From a zero to a hero in the neighborhood. I'm Debo catching plays like I'm T.O. Gorilla Glue pre-roll. Plugged in with me, go pockets fat like I'm Lizzo. In my slim fit of Murray's. After this when I'm finito. Label me a weirdo, chopping game in the tudo. Skating down 80.
I headed back to the 4th.
Yeah.
What's good, Walk, man?
Oh, dude, hey, dropping them gems, them jewels.
I got to, man. Me and Nia G was talking about we was different on that record. And I know I didn't play her verse. That's for a reason. So y'all can go check out the album and go listen to her verse. Because she came with it on there though. But the record is called Different. And we explain why we're different on that record. For real. Yeah.
So that's what I was going to dive into. Like, what made y'all, you know what I mean, come up with that title with Different? But you basically explained it. You know what I mean?
I explained it, but what made Nia G didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I sent her the record and said, Nia, this is what I told her. I said, talk to the people about what makes you different, Nia. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people about why you are celebrated the way you're celebrated, why people appreciate you for what you do and who you are as an individual. And let's make a record about what makes us different because we both are standout individuals in our field and the things that we do. And we just came together and made the record, man. She's the only feature on the album. Wow.
That was my next question.
Talk to him.
Why is Nia G the only feature on the album? Why is she the only? Why you give her the honor to be the only feature on there?
That is an honor too. I don't look at it. Sometimes I don't look at that like that because I don't want to have an ego going into creativity and my artistry. But it is an honor to be a person only on the record, one individual on the record. That's an honor. That's highlighted. And me and Nia have been talking about shooting a video to the record, just coming crazy, just coming different. And the reason she's a highlighted individual on my project because what she has been doing as a woman alone in the industry without a deal has been appreciated by me because she outside of Cold Blooded Records, Eazzy and Jack, outside of Cold Blooded Records, I don't see nobody from our hometown or from our state in the totality. Memphis, Nashville, Chattanooga, or Knoxville, a female artist doing what she's doing on her own.
That's huge too.
On her own, creating over a dozen videos, dropping an album on her own, getting it mastered, going to the highest quality studio. I celebrate that, and that's the reason she's the lone feature. Even though I wanted Jack Boy and Eazzy on the album, I don't want to put too many different individuals on my album, but one person, me living in Charlotte now, and I'm supposed to have. I said supposed to, you know I'm country. Supposed to have Fantasia on the album, but she changed her price. And I removed her. She went from 5 racks to 10 racks. And I don't see that being beneficial for the album or what she had to say, even holding weight to where I would have gave a damn 10 years from now from what she had to say. So shout out to Fantasia though, but Nia G was the long feature on the album because she dope.
Yeah.
That's the
okay. That was I ain't know that either. Fantasia, man. Shout out to Fantasia. Shout
I
out to
want to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the pod for though. That's what we doing this for. So you can get a people insight on what to expect when this thing drop. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That it's dropping. It's coming. It's coming hard too.
But I wanted to say this too, Unc. I wanted to say this first. I had this question first for you, just to open up the pod. We kind of dived into it. So, why'd you name the pod Magnus Opus?
Okay. So, Magnus Opus is like, it's a different level. It's the highest. It's the best that you ever been in life. It's the highest creativity. You may not ever reach this level ever again.
Yeah.
And I feel as if on this album, Abstract, there's no boundaries. There's no limitations. It's just different. And listening to albums that came out before mine inspired me. The Pusha T's. You know what I'm saying? The Future new album. Summer Walker album. R&B artist, because I'm singing on this album. You know what I'm saying? And I just got inspiration from different people in different places, and I just had to come with that heat, man. And Magnus Opus means the highest form of creativity. It doesn't get no better than this.
Wonderful, well said, and man, that title is amazing.
Yeah. Get your water up, boy. Yeah. Walk here, that walk. Let me hold up. I got hit. Cabernet.
What you sipping on? Oh man,
that bottle I got behind me
on the shelf. Okay. I like that setup too, man. Look at the blue and the red back. Like the boys behind you there.
Hey, the boys ain't. The boys out there though for them guys now, them rappers now. I ain't remember them people that's claiming things, man. Them boys behind y'all, but the red and blue for me, it's just colors. That's all.
Colors. I hear you.
Nothing.
Yeah. Let's not get that. You know what I mean?
And cold blooded. I'm the snake.
Snakes are cold blooded, man.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sipping on Buckshot Cabernet Sauvignon 2015. You know, the older the wine, the better it is. I'm sipping 2015.
I got cheers to that for you. You're not talking about
Jesus drunk this though. Why he ate fish. Let's get into another record though, man. We're gonna get into God Bless, man. And then Watt got something to ask me, man. But we're getting into God Bless. This is one of the dopest records off the album. It might cause a lot of controversy because people. Let's get on into it.
God bless, man. Yeah. Be safe in them streets, man. For real. God bless the dope boy. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. That trap, God bless the dope boy, dope boy. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. That trap, God bless the dope boy, dope boy. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. That trap, God bless the dope boy, dope boy. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. That trap, 10 to 20s, what they give you. How you praying to Jesus? For cocaine you distribute. Getting money's your attribute. Then skirt off on another route. Keep it player, but he will shoot. Flyer than I ever been. Taxing for that medicine. God bless the trap. I always been a gentleman. Nothing less than genuine. I like my chicks feminine with a whole lot of melanin. I can tell you ain't eating, dog. You look like a skeleton. Different type of specimen.
All about them Benjamin. Spit the million, I'm a herbalist. That granddaddy's the purplest. Fly high, no turbulence. Game tight, and that's permanent. The streets is merciless, purposeless, murderous. They call me lame, my left nigga. I'm somewhere eating asparagus.
Golly, talk to him, man. Talk to him.
They won't understand.
I'm about to say that it's doing this. You know what I'm talking about?
It's way over their head. It's way over their head, fam.
Man, that was my first time actually hearing that song, and like all these records, I felt that as far as like the beat, you know what I'm saying? Great choice of beat for that. Like that's it's giving us that message just by hearing the beat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so crazy that the question that I have for that is, what made you come back to making music? Because that song is referencing what how you was in your past life. You know what I mean? So what made you come back, but explain also what God Bless mean, what that record mean, what it's talking about.
You know, before Legendary album, I took a 12-year hiatus on creating music. And I took a 12-year hiatus because I was miserable.
Mm-hmm.
Just being honest with the people that watch the podcast. I was miserable and I was trying to find myself as a human being. Sometimes we get lost and don't know who we are.
Mm.
And the reason I'm so confident and so only with the best motivational speaker in the world, Eric Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
And he can talk. And what he's saying is absolutely correct, but it's for the moment. You didn't learn nothing. You just took what he taught you and internalized it, and you feel good for the moment. Then it's
for
gone.
that moment, right?
You can go to church.
Mm.
No disrespect to church, but the pastor will say something that's totally correct, something totally out the Bible. And it'll motivate you and it'll make you feel good. Then you'll go get you something to eat and you'll feel better. And then when you wake up in the morning, you're back miserable because you're back in the state of mind that you was before you went to church.
Mm.
So I'm a person that truly believes that you have to teach yourself. You have to learn for yourself. You got to get in the books for yourself. You gotta teach yourself. So the question you asked me, Walk, I was miserable. That's why I took a 12-year hiatus. I wanted to be a hustler. I loved hustling. I loved the freedom that it gave me. I love the finances that it gave me, but it wasn't right.
Mm.
And I didn't want to go to jail for 100 years.
God bless that you didn't, man. Thankful.
God bless the dope boys, though.
God bless the dope boy, because that's one of the consequences, man.
100 years. So coming out of that, I had to stay away and get my mind right. It takes time to get your mind right. You might be in a situation right now in your life where it might take the rest of your life to get your mind right. And then the 5 minutes you got left of life, you feel good and you feel euphoric and you're happy for those last 5 minutes. You're like, damn, this is what life was all about. But it took me 10 to 12 years before I could be creative again. And I was in a miserable state because I didn't know creativity is what made me happy.
Golly,
You know
man.
what I'm
You
talking
see
about?
how that just happened full circle? You just made it come back full circle, man.
Yeah. And
Man.
the reason the song was created, God bless the dope boys. A lot of people will look at that as blasphemy.
Mm.
Why do you want God to bless people that are sinning? That's what they'll say, Walk.
Yeah.
But bit, you sinning because you don't want the people that sinning to be blessed, bit. Real talk now. The reason I say that is because God sent his only son to earth to die on the cross for all.
Mm.
And niggas, not just niggas, let me stop. People.
I was gonna say you know
Because I got with the shits. But people will want to create separation. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
People will want to create separation and view an individual as different from them when we're all one at the end of the day because God sent Jesus down to die for all. And when he sent Jesus down to die for all, he sent Jesus down to die for everybody. The dope boys, the
Everybody.
prostitutes, the whores, the pimps, the dogs, the cats, the rats, the scats. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. So I can relate to the dope boys because I used to be one of them, man. And the reason I say that is because like they are not knowing. They don't know no better. They might be a young boy that grew up with a mother and no father.
Mm.
He didn't have a father to tell him that you shouldn't do this, you should do this and do that. And you should get into the stock market though. You should get you a 401k. You should save. You should have your money. You should do this with your money. You should go this route or go that route. You don't have that. So at the end of the day, God bless the dope boys, man. I hope you make it out that trap before your life end in that trap. That's
Mm.
all I'm saying, Wop. I
Mm.
went on a tangent. I apologize, but
Well said. Nah,
truth.
I'm glad you got it out, man. That's truth be told. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's well said, man. And man, just thankful, man. Like that you made a record like that because you was bold enough to make a record like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people ain't bold enough to do that. You know what I mean? But man, respect and like that. That's probably be one of the first songs I listen to be honest. When
You
this
want to
drop,
know.
yeah, I'm gonna go straight to that one just because like, I know where you come from. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like people gotta really understand where you came from to actually understand what you're saying. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, Wop. That's a fact.
So before all this was created, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see, hey, he was a gangster. You know what I'm talking about? You know
Hey
what I'm talking
man,
about?
after looking at 42 Doug, Casanova, and Young Thug situation,
Mm.
I'm blessed, man. That's all I can say. I
Too
might have
shiesty.
I might have been worse than them niggas.
Mm.
I'm blessed. And I'm appreciative and I'm thankful. And let's get on into another record, man. It's just proud of you. Right here. Let's get it.
You done made it out the gutter, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud of you. You rockin' Pradas on your feet, and they powder blue, and they powder blue, Carolina blue. Pradas on your feet, body petite, I knew you was unique. They said you was for the streets, they acknowledge your physique. These bras can't compete. You don't do tellies, gotta rent out the suite, make a nigga complete. Don't text back, quick to hit delete. Ride your own phone with the peanut butter seats. Want a baller like Meech, with a brain like Screech. You don't do mountains, only flights to the beach. Them tricks don't speak, cause you out of their reach. Can't afford dinner to take you out to eat. Sipping Cabernet with the fishbowl glasses. Cardi's on her face, them your signature glasses.
Teaching these classes. I'm the quarterback.
Golly.
You catching these passes. The game you mastered, now you fancy, huh? I'm done.
Just speaking. Oh,
I'm proud of you.
and give them the double tundra. Is that how you say it?
Triple entendre.
triple entendre. But is this a triple or a double entendre?
This is a double entendre. Proud of you.
And explain why.
Okay, so I made this
Amazing record, by the way. Amazing record. My fault.
Okay.
Amazing.
No, you good. You know how we rocking. Right? How
You
we rocking?
feel me?
I made the record Proud of You because I'm proud of you. Now you made it out the gutter. You're working, you doing your thing, you balling. And you're rocking Prada. You're rocking designer. You know what I'm saying? You're fresh to death. I'm proud of you. You rocking Prada now. You know what I'm saying? So the double entendre is proud and Prada. I'm mixing those words up and I'm proud of you. You in that Prada now. You ain't down bad. You made it out the gutter, baby. You straight now. You ain't struggling no more. That's basically what that song is about. That song ain't for spoiled women or women that's already been successful. That song is for women that been through something. That
Fast.
been through the struggles. That been not having a job. That family didn't take care of them. Their father wasn't there. And niggas was foul just wanting to hit them and let them go. And you made it. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Put your design on and get cute and make these niggas dehydrated for you. Proud of
Ah,
and these lame ass
little
niggas gonna
bitty,
keep following.
little bitty,
Little bitty.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey,
Yeah.
well put, well said, man. This record really is different, in a way, far as explaining to women how valuable they are. You know, and just giving them that confidence. Like some women, they lack confidence. You know what I mean? And we ain't trying to tell y'all like, okay, by buying this and buying that, that you are who you are. You should be proud of what you're doing. Yeah, be proud of what you're doing, but at the same time, have confidence within yourself
Yeah,
as
because
well.
you can buy it yourself. You don't need no nigga.
You don't need nobody. You
You
feel me?
compliment the picture.
You
You know what I'm
feel me?
saying? That's what it is, Wap, man.
It's sad.
We got
Amazing record.
do I need to play? Hold up. I don't play. Did I play all the records?
I
I
think
played.
100 racks. Hit
Did
him
I
with
play
that.
100 racks?
You ain't play 100 racks, huh? Hit him with that 100 racks.
Let's hit them with 100 racks then.
Where the street niggas at with 100 racks? Where the street niggas at with 100 racks? You celebrating life with 100 racks? You never looking back with 100 racks? Where the street niggas at with 100 racks? Where the street niggas at with 100 racks? You celebrating life with 100 racks? You never looking back with 100 racks? The goal was to flip a brick, not get a wife. The goal was to risk it all, not think twice. Ball like LaMelo, chicks say hello. Smelling like Creed, one's all yellow. Sipping Costello in the Camaro. Counting De Niro, used to sell 8 balls, no prom roll. Labeled a weirdo in the projects, staring at my window. Used to think dope boys was the superheroes until my Neros told me about the bureau. Then I started moving straight as an arrow.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
Man, that wordplay, man. That wordplay is.
I've been writing poetry for a long time. Wow.
Man. And I ain't even heard that. You got poetry on the album. You got a poem on there.
I can't hear that yet. That's the last track on the album, the poem with me and my mom. And it's dope, man. I love my mom to death, man. The experience I had with her this time, this is the 20th year that I've been recording music since Game Tight came out. And this is the first time that my mother was in the studio with me the whole time. She was in the studio with me the whole time. And a lot of artists, they think it take months and years to record an album. I wrote these records down and I recorded this album in one day in 6 hours, 10 tracks in 6 hours. and I let the engineer handle the business. You know what I'm saying? You mix, master, make me clear. You put the auto tune here. You put the digital Dolby type sound effects and all of that in it wherever you want to. And Maya is dope, man. And I'm gonna put a link in the description to this podcast to set you an appointment up at Maya, the sound layer. He might give you a discount if you told him that Trevor sent you, or he might bust your head because he's the truth now. He worth $1,000 an hour, to be honest. Yeah.
Amazing, man.
100 racks though, what you think about the 100 racks record? Talk to me.
So now, is this a triple entendre or is this a double entendre?
It's a double.
And I want you to explain, because when you told me what that 100 racks, like, man, just explain.
I'm gonna correct myself. The chorus was a double entendre, but the raps was a triple entendre. That's when every bar means 3 different things if you really listen to it. So when you listen to it, you can't listen to it as if a person is speaking straightforward. You know, a lot of people in the South really don't like my music back at home because of that, because they have to think. They want me to rap like Project Pat, and I'm a fan of Project Pat. They want me to just sipping on some sisal. I can't do that. I gotta make it mean something so I can think afterwards.
Yeah.
100 racks mean $1 million. Just to be straightforward for the people who can't take the entendre, the double entendre. 100 racks mean $1 million. A lot of people get it confused when they talk about stacks and racks.
Break it down.
A stack is $1,000. A rack is $10,000. So if you got 100 racks and you times it times 10 racks times 10,000 times 100 racks. Do the math, man. You think people are gonna listen to the record, think I'm talking about $100,000, but they capping. I'm just asking where the street boys at with 100 racks, Walt.
Where they at? If you in the streets and you know about your money and paper, he asked you where
you at?
Where you at? Where them 100 racks at? What it mean?
And you do the numbers, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you though, nephew, man. I appreciate you a lot, man. You motivated me to keep rapping, to keep going. Listening to you when you dropped your first debut album, I got to give you your flowers. When I heard those records, I said, oh my God, I got to keep going. I got to keep rapping. I got to die in this. I'm Ronald Eazzy, bitch. Y'all gonna see me? I'm going to be 70 years old with braids, still able to grow my hair like my daddy. My pops passed away. He was in a casket with a head full.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Indian in us.
Yeah, that's that Indian in us. We can't grow beards, but we grow hair.
Well, we can grow hair. Look, I got it. I'm with it too. This ain't no extensions, man. Let's get a close up on it, man. It's that real.
These ain't no extensions. But at the end of the day, nephew, man, cold-blooded, we just working, man. We just doing our thing. I got one more record though, nephew.
And I got one more question.
You want me to play the record first, or you want to ask the question first?
We can go ahead and play the record. I wanted to dive into the question.
I released this record 2 weeks ago. It's a single. It's called Over It. And I'm going to break it down after we play it.
I had nights in my life I didn't want to live no more. Couldn't sleep at night, I didn't know what was in store. Had to change my mind and get up off of that floor. I remember when they told me when it rains it pours. And she over it, that money, she over it. Them dollars, she over it. That guala, she over it. That paper, and she over it. That money, she over it. Them dollars, and she was long gone before I noticed it. Nights in my life, I didn't want to live no more. Couldn't sleep at night, I didn't know what was was in store. Had to change my mind and get up off of that floor. I remember when they told me when it rains it pours. And she over it. That money. She over it. Them dollars. She over it. That quality. She over it. That paper. And she over it. She over it. And she was long, long gone before I noticed it. When I needed it, I was down and out. She left me absent. I didn't know what that was about. I was chasing her, not chasing my dreams. Our relationship wasn't what it seemed. Then I got up and got my mind right. Got up off the floor, got my game tight. Got my cake up, had to wake up. With that broke shit, I had a break up. Then she came back, got on track. Not talking chicks, I'm talking stacks. Went from $1,000 to 100 racks. Now I'm back on top, how you love that?
That's the one right there, boy. That's the one. Wow.
That got a lot of meaning in it too, man. And I want you to break it down for us. And I know when you had called me, you was like, "Wow, did you hear the record?" Because that was the first record you sent me, and I'm like, "Yeah, I heard it. I ain't really get to dive into it. I only heard it one time." You was like, "What you think I'm talking about on there?" And I'm like, I mean, it sounds like a female song, like something that you can like just groove to, play in the car back. Look, baby, listen to this. You know what I mean? But it ain't. And you said, I think I want to quote you wrong, but I think you said that you had asked other people as well, and they had said the same thing. It was a song about a lady. But I want you to let them know right now. Let everybody know what over it mean. Like what is this song talking about?
So when I wrote the song, I'm gonna tell you how fast I wrote the song. I was listening to the beat for like 3 or 4 days. And I literally wrote the song in probably 2 minutes because I got it when I said over it. Because I was thinking of writing a female song because I had the hook. She over it, that money. And then I was like, damn, this song ain't talking about a woman. This song is talking about my relationship with money.
With money.
I done been up. I done been down. I done been broke. I done been hating full like Mitch and them boys, Eazzy, them Harlem boys. And when I wrote the song, I sung the chorus, and then on the verses, I brought it in slow, and then I sped it up as it went on. A lot of people would not look at that as a skill until they try to do it themselves.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
You to do that, you have to be nonchalant and confident at the same time and be able to rap on beat at the same time.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot because you got to make it to where like you don't care about nothing, you don't feel nothing, and it still be aggressive and masculine at the same time when it display on the record. So over it just means my relationship with finances, and if you can't relate to that, you've been broke your whole life, or you've been rich your whole life. You haven't never had ups and downs. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so crazy that you said something about you wrote it in 2 minutes. Like you already had it once you heard the beat.
Once I had it, the ideas just said, it just went.
And then how you flipped it though, like how you had it originally, like you said, it could have been a song about a female, but you was like, man, this, and you just immediately switched in a mid making it. Like that's talent. Like that's just
it was female based at first.
Yeah.
And then when money hit, money correlate with me more than females because I'm married now. I don't care about no girls or no multiple girls.
Yeah.
I'm married. So at the end of the day, when I switched it from females to money, money is more important to me than females at this point in my life because I'm married. And money, the relationship I have with finances is crazy. And I done been to a point to where I grew up poor. I lived an illegal lifestyle for a period of time in my life. and I was paid. And I stopped living that lifestyle because I was concerned. I'm not built for jail. I'm not built for that. And I stopped and I fell off and I got back up in the legal realm. It's something like when a hustler stopped hustling, he feel like he will never achieve the success that he's achieved hustling. And I'm at that point in my life right now to where I've achieved that success legally that I thought I would never achieve when I was hustling.
Man.
And that's what over it means. We out what?
Give him some clouds, man.
Hey, them Jackson boys, we coming back soon, man. We're gonna get Jack to talking the talk with us. You know, Jack, he the aficionado of sports. He know everything about sports, what's going on. And you know what I'm saying? This the Magnus Opus. This the highest level of creativity of art that you're gonna get, period, musically, from the Jackson boys, man. And from me, not from the Jackson boys, from me.
Yes,
It'll never be another album better than this one. From me,
sir.
period. Even if I create another one, I'm gonna love it, but it ain't gonna be better than this one. But what you gotta say in closing, Why?
Man, look. I don't know, man. Like, I just be free, be loved, be kind, be patient. That's really it. Oh, peace, love, and abundance. I'm gonna get you some money.
Make sure you go get you some of that now. Peace, love, plenty of abundance. We're gonna listen to some of this Jack before we go out.
To the beat, cause the shit don't need a hook, just spit what I want to. Still money talking to the ran out of cash. Ooh, hundreds on me, and you know that they all blue. Bloody red lights on my feet, scream so woo. I'ma do me, pussy nigga, you just do you. Fully loaded, whip right clean when I come through. Let the top back, panoramic with the sunroof. Get the Hennessy and do flame, get the cran juice on it. It tastes like some Fruit Loops. I try to face two, now I'm stuck like glue. Trying to come down, but I think when I met Keith, then I tell us
I'ma marry you.
I'm a young renegade, race coming different ways. I've never been afraid to say what I want to say.
Hey, what up, Jack? Man, hit us up. Now we love you, Playboy. We out. Chill.
Son, what does abstract mean to you?
It means I'm free of form. It means I'm different. It means I ain't like nobody else.